Well, good morning, everybody. It's Raymond with Freedom Detour, and today is maintenance day. I'm out here messing with the hot water. We've had an issue crop up where the thing works on propane only, and I want it to work on propane and electric, so we are fully functional depending on what we're doing. So I ran through a couple of steps, and I'll show you what those are right here. Checked all these little breakers in there. Everything is good. Check the breakers there. We actually turned off the breakers for the hot water tank, being that we tore the thing apart, but those are all fine. So underneath the bathroom sink is where the hot water element is, and we put a tester on that down in there, and we tested the hot water element, and that seems to be fine. There was a little relay right there, and that seems to be okay. I got a wire to replace it. Looks a little crusty, but that's working. So outside here on the propane tank, hot water tank, this section of it's all working. This is the propane side. The flame shoots up in there, creates heat. This part of it's all working. And I went down to the local RV dealership down here that had parts and service and took this piece off, which was fairly easy. Bolt there, bolt in the top, a wire. Disconnected these two wires up there, went in, had it tested, and she said that the propane side is working, and I said, well, I knew that, but her machine also said that the electrical side is not working on this control board. So I think that's my problem, and we're going to research that bad boy and see how much that is and see if I can't order it on Amazon, and if not, then I'll have to go back there and buy it, and I think it's probably 250 bucks, which is ouch, but is what it is. I mean, just like a house, you know, you're going to have maintenance on stuff. You know, if you've got a house, you're going to be working on the roof or the hot water tank, or, you know, mowing the lawn and all that kind of maintenance. But on an RV, you're out there bouncing this thing down the road, and things are going to break, and you're going to just usage and wear. It's just going to happen. So I've got two things that I got to work on right now, and that's one is the hot water, and the other one is I just replaced the stair step motor. It was one of those quickie steps, but sounds like these things go out kind of regular, so I guess it's my turn, which really irritates me because I just replaced it and put a new motor in there. So I got to crawl under there and see what's stripping. I think it's just the main gear, but I'll keep you posted on that one too. All right, so update time. We have hot water. Took a little bit of doing, and I bought one of these right here. I did the Amazon thing. Big mistake. Made in China, piece of crap. I put it in and it did nothing but hum and then make it to where the propane side did not even work. So, sorry about the wind. A little loud out here. But anyway, so we sent that back to Amazon and said we hate it, and bought a new one, which was 3 times the price, which is actually the one that works. So, but I put that in. I still didn't actually have hot water yet, but then I had to change out the relay. Well, so anyway, that is fixed now. Now I get to move on to the next little project, which is going to be the stair motor. Those quickie steps, they have a tendency to fail all the time. There's just a gear under there that falls apart or whatever. So I broke a tooth off one of those gears, so I'm gonna have to try and get creative and figure out how to replace that. Which I don't want to buy a whole new set again from China or wherever it comes from, Amazon. Kind of the moral of the story with all this stuff is don't buy anything from China. It's like everything electronic or whatever, it's just cheap coming from there. And I bought a Garrett pinpointer, same problem. I mean, it said Garrett all over it. It's for metal detecting. It had all the signs of the real deal, but when you really do the research, it's a China knockoff and does not operate correctly. So I'm really getting tired of getting burned with their cheap junk. So anyway, there we go. On to the next project.